You know, Ben Franklin, one of his great quips is this: if you would not be forgotten as soon as you are dead and rotten, write things worth reading or do the things worth writing. You know, a lot of authors would say, don't read the end of my book, especially if you're a novelist, but if you get a copy of my book, read the epilogue. It's my favorite one, I think one of my favorite passages, because it brings this idea of these people who were real, who had a change in their thinking and their hearts and their minds. It brings it together because they gave us the gift. They gave us a gift, the U.S. Constitution. And I'm going to read part of my epilogue in closing. In fewer than 500 words, a document created a pragmatic but principled government. By establishing executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government through the muscle of representation, the U.S. Constitution restored the health and dignity of a revolutionized people. The U.S. Constitution is the most tangible proof that the American Revolution was not merely a war. It was a change in the hearts and minds of the people. Gone was the sentiment, "Long live the king." Replacing it was a preamble of the public will. We, the people of the United States. America traded royalty for representation. Patriots shed blood for the rights given to them by their creator. The recipe for victory required them to taste torture, terror, illness, death, financial ruin, fear, uncertainty, failure, and 1,000 other bitter ingredients. What emerged was a government as practical as it was principled. Unity, not a single monarch, now governed the people's will. All these worked together to turn patriots into a people who did ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. And as John Adams reflected 40 years later, or after the Revolution, he said, this radical change in the principles, opinions, sentiments, and affections of the people was the real American Revolution. Thank you.